Hello and welcome back to One Way Designs 238. Let's jump right into today's project. So starting off, I have this large size catering can that I had left over for some green beans. And what I did was I just simply covered this in the shelf liners from the Dollar Tree. You can use any material that you want that you have on hand. This is what I use because I had it in my stash. So once this can is completely covered, now I'm going to go ahead and take this trim. And this trim actually came from those sun hats from the Dollar Tree. You guys, I had no clue that these come in black and like a darker tan. So what I did was I purchased these two hats and I just simply went ahead and disassembled them, which is very easy to do. Once I disassembled them, now I'm going to use them as trim. So as I'm using these for trim, I'm going to go ahead and just lay down a foundation of hot glue and then just go to town just putting this on my can. And I'm going to go up about 3 rows with this black trim. Once I have 3 rows of the black, I'm going to go ahead with 3 rows of the darker tan. And then once I have 3 rows of the darker tan, I'm going to go ahead and use this like dark cream color. Now, when you are applying your trim, please be sure that all of your seams are on one side. And I'm going to show you why this is important in just a second. So for the legs for my planter, I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of these wire brushes from the Dollar Tree, and I just simply remove the actual wire bristles. And to remove those is quite easy. I just simply took a needle nose plier and just twisted it around and they come right out. But when you are removing those wire bristles, please be sure that you do so over a garbage can, because you do not want any of those to kind of get buried down off in your carpet, because they are metal and they are quite sharp. So once I have these wire brushes prepared, the wire bristles are gone, I actually went ahead and sanded down the portion where the bristles came out to make sure that everything was nice and smooth. Now I'm going to take some of this antiquing wax and I'm going to go ahead and cover all 3 of these pieces. If you don't have antiquing wax, you can always do it in black, or you could do it in a watered down brown paint, which is just simply brown acrylic paint watered down with some water. Or you could do it white, whatever colors you choose, whatever is going to fit your decor. So while I'm doing this, I just want you to know that when you are rubbing in this antiquing wax, please make sure that you use a nice even amount of pressure to make sure that that antiquing wax gets really nice, gets down, very nicely into the grooves of that wood. So now to attach these legs, I'm just simply going to go ahead and measure how far up I want these to go on my planter. Once I have measured, now I'm going to line these up very evenly, and I'm just going to go ahead and mark where I need this to start. So as you see here, again, I just have it in place. I'm marking it where I want it to be. I'm going to line all of these up together, and then I'm just going to go ahead and make my marks so that everything, again, is really nice and even. So with this particular project, when you go to attach your legs, you could always use just the hot glue, or you can use hot glue as well as like a E6000. I just decided to use hot glue because, again, that's what I chose to use. That's what I had on hand. And I must say, I'm using the SureBonder hot glue, and it actually works very, very good. So to attach these, now again, I have this hot glue, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a nice amount of this onto the leg. Now here I was trying to figure out what's going to be the best way to attach this. So the best way is to simply line up the line that your mark that you made on your leg against the bottom of your planter, and then just attach it. So as you see earlier, I told you to make sure that your trim seams are all lined up and in the same direction. And the reason is you can actually cover up those seam lines with one of the legs. So now I'm just simply going ahead and I'm attaching all 3 of these legs, doing the same process. You guys, I must say I am so pleased with how this came out. I love, love, love the result. I think this is going to look really nice when I put my greenery in it. Now, once I completed this, what I decided to do is, if you can see, on the bottom portion of our legs, they do have holes. So what I decided to do was just take some of the thicker gauge of the twine, and I just simply wrapped it around there, around the legs of them, and you'll see that in just a moment. And that just really added a really nice touch to it. So now that that's complete, this is what our planter looks like. You guys, I'm so thrilled with how this turned out. I think this is so modern. I think this will go really nice inside, but I'm going to put this outside for the warmer seasons. Well, I hope that you guys have enjoyed today's video. It's very quick, very short. I enjoyed bringing it to you, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed it. So, as always, my prayer for you is that you continue to stay blessed and you continue to stay healthy in Jesus' name. Until next time, bye-bye.